Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on. The camera keeps cutting off, but we're going to move ahead. We were with chemistry, drifting, secret admirer, and hoping as to what the divine masculine feels in his heart space for the divine feminine. Right now, I'm going to use the crystal visions deck to get some clarifiers. Clarify chemistry, please. Clarify chemistry when it comes to the divine masculine and how he feels in his heart space about his feminine. Okay, clarify chemistry, please. Clarify chemistry. Clarify chemistry. Can't do it. So here we go. Two of Wands, okay? Two of Wands. Right now, in this card, this is the crystal, so there's always crystals. I love this deck. And the Two of Wands, this person that's sitting on this dragon, your divine masculine, he's looking back. He's looking over the land there, and he has Two of Wands, so he has a decision to make. Yeah, he has a decision to make. He knows it's hard for him. He's looking back at his past, but he knows the chemistry. Okay, he knows the chemistry. I'm going to get one more card to clarify chemistry with the Two of Wands, please. Okay. He wants to make a decision. And that's a wand. So he's definitely thinking about some movement. Generally in the Rider-Waite, he's holding the world, and this person is looking back at the world. So let's get another card, please, to clarify the chemistry. Oh, okay. That chemistry he feels, he wants to offer. Your divine masculine wants to offer in his heart space. This is what now, whether he's doing it or not, I don't know. But in his heart, he wants to offer you love. He's looking back over his life. He's got two decisions. He's got two wands there. He's making some decisions. And the chemistry is there. He knows. And he wants to offer. I love the lotus. I'm not wearing it, but generally I wear a little lotus on my wrist. Out of the ashes, beautiful, out of mud. I was thinking of the phoenix, but out of mud. Lotus is grown out of love, and out of mud. Excuse me. He wants to offer a cup. Ace of Cups. Wants to love. That's vulnerability. To share with you, to offer you his cup of love. And the divine is involved with this, okay? So this is where he's at, and that's kind of beautiful. He wants to offer you a cup of love. That's how he's feeling. He wants to make this offer. He's sincerely thinking about, can I do this? Can I do this with her? Will she accept me? Because remember, you have drifted away from him. Is she going to accept me? Is she going to accept my cup of love? So he's wondering if he's done so much damage that he might not be able to accept it, because the next card was drifting, and we're going to get clarifiers for drifting, please. Clarify drifting. Oops. Clarify drifting for the divine masculine and how he feels about his feminine and his heart space. Clarify spirit. One card, please. There is one card sticking out. I'll take it. It's the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So that's the Seven of Pentacles. If you see this person is sitting here under this tree and those beautiful pinnacles, this is earth sign energy. There are those pinnacles, and she is holding them, and she's looks like she has one in her lap, and this is a period of waiting. So watching and wondering. With that Two of Wands, he's looking back over something. The Seven of Pentacles, he's waiting for the right time. He's sitting still. He's not moving. It's obvious he's not moving. This couple is in no contact. But in his heart, he's waiting. He's hoping that you haven't drifted away and he hasn't lost you, because it's taken him so long to come towards you. So he does have some concerns about that drifting for sure, and whether you'll be accepting him with that. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. So let's get another card for the Seven of Pentacles on drifting. Another card, please, for Seven of Pentacles on drifting. It's the Four of Cups. Yeah, he's not moving. He's not moving. He's still in his same spot like he's been. I don't know. Personally, my twin flame journey has been 6 years so far, and yeah, but the time isn't an illusion, and it doesn't even feel like it's been 6 years. But right now, because of what's going on and all the things that are going on in his mind, and he's waiting, and he's not sure if you're going to accept that offer. He's not sure if you're going to accept that offer of love, okay? So he's holding. He's sitting back and he's holding it. You know, just waiting and wondering. That's our divine masculines. Boy, they know they are the most glorious creatures. All right, secret admirer. Secret admirer. Secret admirer. I don't know about your twin flame, but my twin flame is amazing. Okay. Judgment. Ooh, judgment. Okay. Well, when I see judgment here, and if you look at this, this is judgment on high. That's an angel right there. And the judgment card is about divine intervention. You know, he keeps sitting, not doing anything. There's judgment. There are, I mean, we could get really deep into this. And talk about that. You know, I do understand that the divine masculines, they have been getting signs. They've been getting synchronicities. I don't know about you, but I have literally told my twin flame, sent videos, documents, all kinds of, and you know what? He knows it. He actually knows it. But there's a fear. It's this card. It's not. You can see it, but there's a fear. Is overwhelmed by this, not knowing what this is, but knowing it's something, and not moving on it. And the divine has been giving you, well, there's judgment. There's judgment. There's going to be divine intervention in this situation. Okay, so he is suppressing, he's resisting, and there's going to be judgment on there, because the divine says, this I've given you all the opportunities that you have, but what I'm going to do now is you're standing in judgment, okay? You're standing in judgment. And the divine feminine, just make sure that you're focused on yourself and don't get involved, and you don't want to get messy, because when the divine steps in, it can be a little bit messy. So you just protect yourself, always protect yourself, and send him protection and love, okay? Just send him love, all right? Because he's under judgment right now, and divine judgment, yeah, that's not the place to be. That's a great card, though. That's a wonderful card, because it's all in divine timing, okay? And it's the divine's going to move. If he's not moving, if he keeps resisting, well, the divine's going to step in and make sure, he does. All right, King of Swords, okay? King of Swords. The King of Swords is not the kindest of people, but he's not, if you look at his face, he's not malevolent, he's not mean or anything, but the King of Swords definitely tells the truth and sees the truth and stands in the power of the truth, okay? That's action, all right? He's going to move, and when the judgment comes in, the judgment's going to come in, and it's going to be, telling that masculine, yo, listen, you need to be in this King of Swords energy, because this is what I'm going to do. So I need for you to stand on the truth and move on the truth. In your complete divine masculine power as king, this is what I'm going to do. And if you've not done it, because I've been asking you to do it, I'm going to cause judgment, and this is going to happen anywho. Okay? It's going to happen anyway. All right, so what is he hoping for and manifesting? Hoping and manifesting. I've got the window open. It's starting to get hot in here. This fall weather, I love it. It's my favorite time of the year. Hoping spirit. What is he hoping for? What is he waiting, expecting, and manifesting? Let me see my cards. Okay. This is the unknown. Okay. This is the unknown. So he doesn't really know what he's waiting for. He doesn't really know because honestly, this particular divine masculine, he doesn't want to leave his comfort zone. He doesn't want to upset the cart. This particular masculine that I'm channeling right now is okay with the status quo. He's not okay with it. He is unhappy. However, he doesn't want to upset the cart. He doesn't want to upset people that he's around, and he may possibly feel that he deserves for his behaviors that he deserves whatever situation is going on in his life that's not really positive. And so he's not sure what he's waiting on. But he knows his divine feminine. He knows he loves her. He knows there's a chemistry between her. He knows that she's drifting away, and he doesn't like that. But he doesn't know how to get back in there because he's suppressing his emotions. Okay? He's suppressing his emotion. He's not letting her know how he actually feels. Even though, hello, divine masculine, she is the divine feminine. She's your counterpart. She knows how you feel. Just as I said that, it was 11:11 on the counter on the video. So yeah, there's confirmation. And he knows, she knows who you are. So while you're going through all this suppressing, the judgment's coming in, and you don't know what it is, but you know it's something. You don't know why you're hoping. You don't know. You just don't know. But you know it's magic. You know it's your divine feminine. Okay, what is he hoping for? To clarify that. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. He's hoping, he doesn't know, but he's hoping he could get to that place of the Six of Pentacles so that there could be some reciprocity, that he can give. This particular divine fat masculine has not given a lot to this relationship. There has been a lot of challenges with this relationship and still remains. But what he's hoping for, he's hoping that he could get to the point where he's manifesting. He wants to manifest a relationship of give and take, of reciprocity with his divine feminine, okay? He really does hope so. There's two birds here. There's two birds here, some partners, and one's going and delivering, one has nothing in his mouth, in her mouth, whoever this is. I think it's the female bird. But this there's a gathering going on. There's a gathering in nature. There's a gathering in the realm of the human, in the spirit, human, in a spiritual relationship with the universe. And he is hoping to be a part of this. He does know that his divine feminine has got it going on. He knows that she is an empress. And he does hope that he could get to the point and share, give and take with her. Some possibly been very selfish with her. So let's get a little bit about the story. Let's get a little bit about the story and in his heart space. Let's see what's going on. So he wants to offer the chemistry. He wants to offer, he recognizes the chemistry. So let's just get a story, Spirit, on chemistry. Let's get a clarifier on chemistry. Something flipped. There it is. Okay. It's going to be some hard work. That toil and labor, it always comes up in that. It's hard work for him. Okay. It's the passion, he knows it's going to be a challenge. He has some work that he needs to do. There may be some people around him that is also helping him work. I'm thinking right now that there are some people, maybe some in it around him that is wanting him to follow through with this, but it's going to be hard for him to get there, and he is really concerned about this, even though he knows it and he wants to offer that cut, but it's going to be hard. Another card just flew out. Okay, but the main female, he knows. I held it upside down. He knows that the divine feminine is his main female. He knows he wants to work toward getting toward her. Okay, But he's feeling that drift. He's feeling her drifting away. He's feeling her drifting away. Clarify the drift, please. Clarify the drifts. Yeah. Clarify the drift. Because she might not accept him. You know, that Four of Cups there. She might not accept him, or because she's been tired of waiting on him forever. Okay? And she's been waiting on him forever because what? There's a child that there's a child involved. Perhaps she has a child and she doesn't want to bring her, you know, what I'm really getting, that the Divine Masculine has a child. And going to get a clarifier on that. But beside the main female, there's a child. All right, let's pull one. Clarify the child. Okay. And there's the fish. All right. There are 3 fish. Okay. This could be a Pisces because Pisces are fish. But there are 3 fish. So I am thinking 2 of the fish are swimming in the same direction, and the big fish is swimming in the other direction. So with the child and the fish, there's the king. Okay. So I do believe, I'm going to pull another card, but I do believe that there's a lot of emotion that around this baby, around this child, that the big fish, the king, is going in another direction, but there are 3 fish. So I think that there may be a third person. You know, 2 swimming in one direction and another one going in another direction. I want to get another card to clarify that, though, please. It's a 7. It's a spiritual number. That fish looking sideways. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Okay, another one. Okay. This card is always coming up. Okay, distant horizons. Okay, so this means in the future. This means in the future that this is a whimsical ship that's floating in the middle of the air. This with the fish and with the child. Okay, and it's on to clarify the drifting with the slowly part and disconnecting. Well, he is afraid that because of the child, she's going to swim away and go in her own direction. And in the distant future horizon, he's thinking perhaps it'll come together in the distance, in the horizon. He sees pie in the sky. He sees fantasies. He's not grounded in this. In the distant horizon, he needs to work on his grounding, because this is not based in a reality right here. You know, she's actually not drifting. She is working diligently on their relationship, but she's doing it by focusing on herself. Okay. He's a secret admirer. That was 5 million cards. So let's have King of Swords and Judgment. One secret admirer, please. Let's clarify that. Wish I could shuffle these little slippery cards. They're so slippery. I can't shuffle them really well. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm just a clown right now. I'm taking this one. All right. Roll of the dice. Okay. There's the roll of the dice. That's the number 11 on top of those dice, and I look at that as a twin flame. The number 11 is a twin flame, as I recognize. And so, you know, he's been just rolling the dice, you know, just moving along, whatever the roll of the dice brings him. That's how he's moving. But there's going to be recompense for that. He is going to. There's judgment coming on that. This is not about rolling the dice. This is about making a clear, decisive decision to go towards your twin flame. Okay, and he's not doing it. But the judgment card is going to come in, and the judgment card is here, and Divine Masculine is in judgment, and he needs to pay attention and Come on here, because he's just playing. He's playing. He's been playing and fantasizing, and he needs to stop. And there's back and forth, back and forth. He's trying to get to his. These cards came out yesterday. The Divine Masculine, I believe. The this is a maze, back and forth, back and forth. But there's the Divine Feminine. So he's trying to make his way. There are people on his path. There are people in the pathway, but there is the Divine Feminine sitting back over under that gazebo with those doves, and the doves at peace. And doves depict peace. They also depict represent love, and this is a romance reading, so he is trying to get there, but it is a maze. It's difficult for him to get there because he is all in his thoughts with this instead of, coming out and just telling you. Just coming out and telling this woman this is how, or this man, this is how they feel. So they're hoping. They don't know what they're really hoping for. They don't really understand this journey because they don't understand it like we do. Okay, they don't do the spiritual work exactly like the feminine does. Okay, the feminine is triggered by her masculine. She wakes up and starts her ascension, and she starts her work. Okay, and it's her position is to trigger him. And if your divine masculine, is running and all that kind of stuff, you've triggered him. Okay, you've triggered him, and that's pretty much how this dynamic goes with the runner-chaser. However, the law of attraction is involved here. So if you keep yourself in high vibration while you're doing your work, whatever you're doing, while you're doing it, you keep yourself in the highest vibration, then that's going to make him do the same. These cards are so slippery and they fall everywhere. Spirit, give me 2 cards for hoping and clarify, please. Give me 2 cards, please. Give me 2 cards. Okay, here's one. Here's another one. Okay. All right. This is, it looks like an astrological chart. All right. So, with the hoping, waiting, expectation is the manifestation. So he's getting more spiritual. I know that my particular divine masculine is not into astrology. However, over the years, there has been more of an awareness to come because there is the ability to recognize behaviors, patterns, ideas based on astrology. So this is all the cosmos. This is the all of the signs in the universe. So this is him recognizing that this is something that he has no control over. Okay, he has no control over, and there may be and recognizing that this is spiritual, that this is he might be Christian or whatever, but this is a supernatural, and he's understanding about manifestation. See, divine feminine, if you're doing your job and you're manifesting, okay, and he can see if you're in, you might not be in union, but he is seeing what you're doing and knowing that what you have done has come from the cosmos, has come from the universe. It's everything in tall, and it's a spiritual thing, that this manifestation and this hope is based in spirit. Okay, so recognizing, surrendering your ego to the spirit, to whatever it is that this person, your divine masculine, if it's Buddha, if it's Jesus, if it's whoever, the divine, the source, whoever he considers, he knows that this is spiritual. He knows that these are things that he can't tangibly touch, put his hands on, okay? And so he's waiting, he's expected, and he's wanting to manifest, all right? So let's move these cards, Ray, your divine masculine. Okay, so now we're going to ask some questions about, some people's, like I was telling you, my divine masculine knows that he's on a twin flame journey. Some people do not realize that they're on a twin flame journey. So let's see how this particular masculine, how does he feel about the journey? How does he feel about the journey? How does he feel about your twin flame journey? How's he feeling about this journey, Spirit? How's he feeling about this journey? Okay. He knows that this particular one, he knows he's on a divine, speak, mouth work. This divine masculine knows he's on a twin flame journey. There is a mirror going on there. He understands that you're mirrored souls, that you're a reflection of each other, and that he shares your feelings, and it's you. He gets emotional, he gets feelings, and he knows that that's you. If you send it, if you should be feminine, sending him love and light. And I know if you're like me, your divine masculine is on your mind all day long, but not in my heart space. But I'm moving along in my space. But I do know, I feel when I get them, when I get messages, when I do meet my twin flame on 5D. And there are conversations that are had. He knows that it's me. When I was far away and I would call and I would say, you had a terrible weekend. I just felt it because I had a sad and hard weekend myself. And it remains still to this day. If there is, even in speaking, when you're speaking with each other, you'll pick up that energy. Even if they're saying something completely different than what they're feeling, you will feel what they are. And what does he know in his heart? He knows that he's a twin flame. He definitely knows that. What else is he thinking about this journey? What's he thinking about this journey? He knows it's a twin flame. Good. What's he thinking about? This card came out. Whenever he hears music, heart song, whenever you hear music that reflects what it is that the two of you are feeling in that moment, okay? So there are songs, you'll be hearing songs that remind you of him. He hears songs that reminds him directly of you. It could be songs that you heard together. It could be the lyrics in the songs that he's picking up on and recognizing. I do know that my twin flame in particular likes to sing little verses. Can't sing, but likes to sing little verses, little hooks. And I go back and listen to the song and I realize, okay, that song was directly for me and it's very sweet. So there's an inner knowing, a telepathy, and you can speak to your divine masculine. Your divine masculine, you can have communication with him. As I just shared a second ago, I do have communication. I do share communication in 5D with my divine masculine all the time, and you can do this too. Okay, it is sort of like a muscle. You know, you got to work it, you got to practice it, but you know what, you can do it, and it is amazing. But while you're riding in your car, while you're switching the radio, if something catches you, realize, and it feels like the words in it are resonating with you, understand that that's your twin flame, and this is telepathy, and that's intuition. Trust it, and he's trusting his intuition. He's got an inner knowing. He knows without a shadow of a doubt you're twin flames. Without a shadow of a doubt. And that's cool. Now, whether he's going to, we all have free will, so if he decides to go about his merry way, which in this one, I believe that this twin flame, the divine masculine, is not in communication, even though he knows, okay? And that's why when that judgment card came out, and I said, he's in kind of, because the divine, you're a twin flame, but you're not doing what you need to do to go into union with your divine feminine. So therefore, judgment. Okay, so heart song, because you know what? You can run, but you can't hide, okay? There's something that the spirit wants you to do. Guess what? You're going to do it. They're going to force you to do it. Okay. What's going on with the journey? Okay. But he's got blocked emotions. See what I was just saying? He's stubborn. There's those blocked emotions. There's a heart fog. And he perhaps will give you mixed signals. One of the things that they do when they ghost, they run away, they don't answer. But, they won't let you go. You still feel it. Because why? You're mirroring each other, and this reflection. So you still feel it. That's why you can't let it go. You're one. You're one of the same soul. How are you going to separate from your own soul? It's virtually impossible. So he sends mixed signals. and he blocks his emotion, and there's a lot of clutter that he needs to clean up because he's, really not sure what it is that he's doing here. But he knows. He knows. He may not want it. It may not be, you may not be anything that your twin flame ever thought that he wanted or she wanted. But they can't deny that there is nothing like the unconditional love that is received from their counterpart. That can't be denied, and they know that. Another one more card, please, for what's in the heart space. Oh, now what does he feel about his journey? Wow. Wow. He knows. This is freaking awesome. He knows that you have made a commitment. He knows that there was a commitment, there was a contract that was signed at the very inception of time. He knows that you're cut out of the same, that you're cut from the same star seed. He knows without a shadow of a doubt that this is freaking a commitment, and this is a promise, and there is nobody. And he also knows that your fidelity that you have made, I'm not saying that you do stop, but some feminines, there's no one else on earth for them, and they do their work, their mission work, but they are happily content to keep their divine masculine in their heart space until the full awakening ascension toward union comes about. So he understands that these vows were taken, and the commitment was made, and promises were made, and he feels a lot. If you've had a player, if your divine masculine was a player type of person, they don't even want to play around anymore when they realize that there is nothing like you, and they want the fidelity. Okay, so let's do some quick clarifiers, please. Clarify the mirror. Clarify the mirror, please. Clarify the mirror. Well, clarifying the mirror with the lovers. I mean, dude, what do we need to clarify there, okay? He knows that you are twin flames. He knows it. He knows it. And this is getting me kind of excited because this is letting me know how much he knows. He's growing, okay? He is growing. Your divine masculine is growing. And he knows that you're the lovers, okay? Let's clarify heart song. I don't think we need to clarify the lovers. We clarify the heart song. Please clarify heart song, spirit. Okay. The Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Might be, with the heart song, inner knowing, the telepathy. He's young in it. He knows this, but he's not as confident as you are. But he knows the truth. And he's thinking about the truth. And he is, thinking about this. I can tell you a little story about my divine masculine that's pretty funny. We were in the car and got out of the car, and I walked around, and he was standing at the back of the vehicle, and he just looked at me and held his hand out, and I